Hi dancers, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to improve your fouetté turns. Before we get started though, hit that subscribe button as always so you don't miss any new uploads. And I will say this, since I've had a baby, I haven't done much training with my fouetté turns because I've had a lot of groin and pelvis issues since I actually had a child. So please be a little bit sparing with your comments and your judgments because I really am not trying to train myself back up to be a professional dancer again, but this is to help you grow as a dancer. So the first drill I want to talk about is the classic fouetté drill where you practice at the bar, you go to passe, come down to a fondu, then you have it to à la seconde and pull in to a passe and making sure that you're containing that fouetté rhythm, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with this drill, but what I find more beneficial for dancers is to kind of break down and find out where your problem area is, work on those things, and then come back to that drill once you've got the other problems fixed. So the first little problem area we're going to talk about today is when you're actually going into your fouetté turn and you just can't get on releve. Your heel drops, maybe you're hopping and you're traveling across the floor when you're performing your fouetté turn. This exercise is going to be really helpful for you. This problem really starts a lot at the foot and ankle joint. So if you're somebody who you either supinate or you pronate at the ankles, then you're going to want to work on ankle alignment first. So what I suggest for my dancers to do is go to coup de pied. You're going to actually be in parallel because I want you to feel all of the weight on each toe and make sure you're not supinating or pronating. We're going to have a light grip on the bar because I want you to actually practice that fouetté rhythm. So we're not going to just simply do heel raises up and down. We're going to think of it in the same tempo as how you contract your leg up for the fouetté turn. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go plie up and around and up and around and up and around and up and around. So thinking in your head like that leg is doing that whipping motion still, but you're just doing it on one leg, focusing on getting really good stability through that ankle. So we're going to do this 10 times. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Plie up and around. And 2. This is third fouetté. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. And you can do your leg in coup de pied or passe. It's whatever is more comfortable for you. Other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 and around. And 2 and around. And 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7. Try to get all the way up to the height of the releve. 9 and 10. The other thing you don't want to do, and I almost felt myself doing it when my muscles got tired, is you don't want to do the pop because that will help you actually travel with your fouettés. We want to have that controlled press and that controlled lower. The next thing that could actually be messing up your fouetté turns is your actual posture. So you may have nothing wrong with your ankle or your foot. You may have nothing wrong with the rhythm or anything else, but the biggest problem could be that you're not holding neutral spine and you're letting go of your abdominals. So then you're going to end up falling out to the side or traveling or just not rotating around the way that you want to. So this exercise is going to help you understand holding neutral spine, but in a passe position so that you can actually feel that every time you take that leg out and whip it around and bring it back into passe. I want you to think of making sure that your spine is still in neutral. So I have one band anchored around my foot. The other band is going to be above my head. I'm going to put my hands behind my head just to open up my chest here. Now, you can see my back's arched right now. And we're using the band for feedback. So I want you to think of bringing yourself to passe, pelvic tilting, like you're bringing your back against the band. Lift the chin up and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel the core active down here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And slowly bring that leg down and just relax. Other side, starting in this tilted position, anterior tilt, we're going to pull it in to neutral from our low abdominals. Open the hip as much as your turnout allows. And you're holding 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Strong through the standing side. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The next problem I'm going to address today is if your hip flexors are very weak, you're feeling grinding, snapping, popping while you're actually going around for that fouetté, you're just really struggling with maintaining your alignment and taking your leg from devant to alsagon and back into passe, then you might have a good deal of weakness in your hip flexors and abductors. So for this exercise, step 1, you have to have neutral spine. Step 2, I don't want to see you leaning in and sitting into this hip. So this glute med, that has to be engaged. So the next thing you're going to do, strengthen your hip flexors and your abductors. You're going to exhale out, bring this knee up to the chest without hiking the hip up. Then you're going to think of the back of the hip muscles opening to the side nice and slow. I want you to just extend your leg a tiny, tiny bit. Come back in and then lower down. Then we're going to do this again. So this time we're going to go exhale, go drive the knee up. Again, don't sink. A little tiny, tiny floss out, keeping the knee high. Bring it into the front and don't drop the leg. And lower back down. Great job. Let's set a timer and we're going to do it for 30 seconds. Ready? And go. Exhale, take it side. Feel your turn out here. And lower down. Bring it up. Bring it back in. And down. Up. Side. Little bit of extension. Just feel that knee stay up and down. Again, don't push off the floor with your toes. We're really trying to use the hip, isolating at the psoas major, getting those hip flexors really firing. And let's relax. Now we're going to take it to the other side. And hip flexion. Take it second. Keep that up. Ooh, there we go. And back down. You can put your hand wherever it's comfortable. Up, little extension. Back in, to the front, and down. And I'm sure you guys have noticed this, but this side is a lot easier for me to do just because this is my uninjured leg. I haven't injured it quite as many times as my right side from early dance injuries in my life. Okay, relax. Next, we are going to actually talk about some mechanics of the turn, ways to fix it, and then go through some drilling as well. When you actually go to perform your fouetté turn, you're going to do a series of releve and pliés with that standing leg. And you want to think of that leg going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, right? While that's happening, you have this passe leg going devant, alsagon, pull it in, then you rise to passe. So you have devant, out, in. But this isn't an even tempo. You're not going 1, 2, 3. Because if you do that, you won't be successful with the turn and the rhythm won't actually maintain. So it's almost like a waltz. You're thinking of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Altogether, the drill will look like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, another thing that you need to work on, like we talked about the first section, is that standing leg. So if you can't do multiple releves on one leg, then you're not going to be able to do a fouetté turn, right? So what I want you to practice, if that is your problem, I want you to get up to the point where you can do 32 plié releves on one leg with the bar and without it. Today we'll practice them at the bar together. We're going to do 32 on each side. Ready? 5, 6, 7, plie. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. 7, 2, 3. 8, 2, 3. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I hope this exercise routine has helped you figure out some things to work on so that you can perform better in your fouettés in class. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out the Veronica K training platform for individualized courses like turnout, turns, extensions, dancer's core posture, flexibility, and so much more. Coming soon, we're doing a general dance foundations and fitness class. The link is below so that you can click and see all of the different memberships and plans. Thanks again for stopping by. See you next time, dancers.